Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Shane, and welcome to Easy English Expressions. Come on, let's master English.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Daily Easy English Expression, the podcast. This is number 1106. How you doing? Coach Shane here. Great to be back. So today, my wife, you know I love her. She made me some really nice food, and she spent a lot of time doing it. Maybe an hour. And it was like a burrito, which is kind of like a Mexican food. But anyway, it was really good. Actually, it wasn't. I'll tell you the truth. So she gave me this food, and I looked at it. It looked great. I take one bite, and I say, oh, my God, is there cilantro in this? Now, cilantro is a type of herb. It's a spice. You know, it's a H-E-R-B herb, cilantro, C-I-L-A-N-T-R-O. And cilantro is very popular in lots of foods. I remember I've been to a Vietnamese restaurant, and they had cilantro, and everybody seems to like it. A lot of people love cilantro, but not me. Not me. Not Coach Shane. Coach Shane does not like cilantro. And I told my wife, is there cilantro in this? And she said, yes, just a little bit. And I said, oh, wow, well, no thanks. And I went to throw away the food. Oh, boy, was she angry. Of course she was angry, and I understand. And I felt really bad. And I said, but she said, because of a tiny bit of cilantro, you are throwing out all of the food? I said, I can't eat cilantro. I don't like cilantro. And then she said, you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. And then I said to her, oh my God, you're right. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to give it to Moose, my dog. Her dog. Our dog. So that's what I did. And that was about 4 hours ago, and my wife still is not talking to me. And I feel really bad. But I'm telling you, if you make food and there's a little bit of cilantro, and she knows this, there's a little bit of cilantro, I can't eat it. I don't like cilantro. However, so my wife is really angry at me. But thanks to my wife, we have a fantastic expression to learn. Did you hear it? Did you hear the expression that I used? It is, throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yes, this is a very good expression. And what this means is bathwater, B-A-T-H-W-A-T-E-R, bathwater. It's a bath, okay? So let's say you have a little baby. Oh, little baby. And you're giving the baby a bath. And you got a little bit of soap and a sponge, and you're cleaning the baby. And babies aren't really dirty, right? So they're just babies. Yeah, they might have a dirty butt, but that's all. So anyway, you're done washing the baby, and now we've got the baby. It's tiny. The baby's so small. So the baby, we don't put the baby into a bathtub. No, we have a special, kind of big container where we wash the baby, okay? So anyway, when you're done washing the baby, you have to take that water, that bath water, and throw it out and put it down the drain. Now, before you put the bath water down the drain, make sure you remove the baby. Don't throw away everything. Keep the baby. Only throw away the bath water. Now, this is obvious. When you hear this, we all know, of course you do that. But we do have this expression, to throw the baby out with the bath water. So what exactly does it mean? I'm going to tell you after you check out the dialogue. Designer babies? No science in making life, please. Come on, that's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Science could stop problems. Let God decide. But if you can make a baby and their parents' life better, why not? Boy, oh boy, big discussion here. Interesting. Did you understand? Designer babies. So we know designer jeans, blue jeans, and designer clothing, right? It's somebody designs it. They make a special style. But what about designer babies? Yes, they talk about that. That scientists can check the sperm and the egg, and when they come together, they can check the DNA, and maybe they can change some of the DNA. If there's, like, for example, God forbid, there's some sort of disease, they can maybe fix the disease before the baby is born. And we call these babies designer babies. So these two guys are having a discussion about designer babies, and the first guy says, designer babies? No science in making life, please. This guy doesn't like it. No designer babies. No science when you're making babies. But the other guy says, come on, what are you talking about? That's like what you are saying. That is like what you are saying is throwing the baby out with the bathwater. What you are saying is the same as getting rid of everything. Come on, some of it might be good. Yes, some of it might be bad, but maybe a lot of it's good. Don't throw away everything. What you're saying is throw away everything. That's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Science could stop problems, he says. That's true. And the other guy says, the first guy says, let God decide. G-O-D, God. Let God decide. That's not man's decision. Let God decide. And the other guy finally says, but if you can make a baby and their parents' life better, why not? That's a big question for some people. For some people, of course, it's good. But for some people, of course, it's bad. For a lot of us, we're kind of in the middle. Not so sure. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. But for those people who think it's bad, they will say, get rid of it. Nothing. Don't ever do it. And for people who think it's good, we'll say, you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. And this is a very good expression. To throw the baby, it's a scary expression, but what it means is get rid of the whole thing. Forget all of it. None of it is good. But in reality, sometimes some of it is good. Maybe the majority of it is good, and only some of it is bad. So that's the thing about science, right? I mean, look at electric vehicles, right? Lots of people say, absolutely, electric vehicles are amazing. They're perfect. They're excellent. And a lot of people say, electric vehicles are terrible. A waste of minerals. There's no way to recycle. And, there are many arguments. So if you say, electric vehicles, just get rid of them. No more electric vehicles. Well, you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. There's some good stuff in electric vehicles. Maybe not 100% good, but there definitely is some good. So maybe we should not just get rid of them completely. Maybe we should use them and continue to work on technology, making things better. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's an idiom, obviously. It's a good idiom. It's a powerful idiom. And you're going to hear it. We use it in English, and you'll hear it especially in a podcast, in an interview on the news. That's where you're going to hear it. When somebody says, get rid of it, none of it, I don't like any of it, they'll say, you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Whew, that's today's expression. If you like 𝐸∞, then you'll probably really like my lessons, and you can try for free. And right now, this is July 2023, and for now, I'm letting people try my VIP lessons for free, completely free, including live classes, DDM and perf. One lesson each, live classes for 2 weeks. So if that's you, if you are interested in that, if you're thinking, yeah, maybe I should study with Coach Shane, perfect. Before you buy, try. I always say try before you buy. This is a great opportunity. So send an email. Just email me. That's all you have to do. Contact, CONTACT, at letsmasterenglish.com, and just say, I'd like to try the VIP lessons. And somebody will hook you up. Okay? And that is it. So check out the dialogue one more time. And together, 2 more times, let's master English. Designer babies? No science in making life, please. Come on. That's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Science could stop problems. Let God decide. But if you can make a baby and their parents' life better, why not? Designer babies? No science in making life, please. Come on. That's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Science could stop problems. Let God decide. But if you can make a baby and their parents' life better, why not?